Hi guys, and welcome to this little podcast about the E3 event over in Los Angeles. It's just finished this week.
It is.
And it's been pretty epic.
It's been looking great. I'm so excited about all those games.
It's been looking really great. And it was over 50 games that were shown in the press conference.
That's quite many actually. And it's 18 exclusives as well.
18 exclusives and 15 world premieres.
Wow.
A lot of games. So we're not going to have time to go through everything, but we're going to just recap, I think, our favorite games from the event.
Please do.
I will. And there was a lot of them. And I think we'll start with a couple of the Microsoft Studios games.
Let's do it.
I think the first one I want to talk about is Forza Horizon 4.
Forza games, I love those.
Right.
Really, it's like, they look so good with 4K and HDR.
Yeah.
60 FPS. It's like,
Yeah, because this game's going to be the same, right? 4K,
yeah.
HDR, 60 frames per second, and it's going to be in Great Britain this time.
Oh, really?
Which is actually pretty cool. So
nice.
Great Britain, you're going to have 4 different seasons. You're going to have spring, you're going to have summer, fall, and winter. So it's going to change in the game. So that's kind of the new part about Forza Horizon 4, which is really cool. And you can also have a lot of multiplayers. You can drive around. I can meet you in the game, and we can hook up, and we can go for a course or something like that.
It's like a massive multiplayer online.
Massive multiplayer online game.
Cool.
So really cool. So that's kind of the new features I think for Forza Horizon 4, and it's gonna come in 2018, October 4th,
That's not that long.
and on Game Pass on day 1. And as you know, you can go online and you can get free Game Pass for 3 months on ExpertZone. So that's an amazing opportunity to go and try Forza Horizon 4 when it comes in October. So go and do that for sure.
Looking forward.
So looking forward to that one, right?
Definitely.
And another one that's coming, I think PlayerUnknown's Battleground is going to come as well.
Yeah, with the
update?
patches updates.
Patches update.
It's gonna be super cool. That's a little bit more of my type of game.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
wasting a lot of hours on those. I'm still shit, but it's so much fun.
It's so much fun.
Stuff.
And you're gonna have 2 new maps, right? So one is like a island from the South Pacific.
Really?
I don't know if it's gonna be like Vietnam or something like that, but it's gonna be way crazy. Yeah, Iwo Jima or something like that. It's gonna be way crazy, and you're gonna have a new shield as well as coming. Oh. You can protect yourself.
Yeah, cool.
You see that in the trailer. Yeah, like kind of like in CS you have that, I think, in Source or in Call of Duty you have that. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna change up the one-to-one battles and stuff like that as well.
Cool.
And then you will also have a winter. They teased a winter map. I don't know what it's called or when it's gonna come, but it's probably gonna come in the winter. Probably.
Maybe. Who knows?
Who knows? So that's going to be pretty epic. So PUBG getting updates as well. And another game that's going to get updates is the Sea of Thieves game.
Oh, the Sea of Thieves games. You know what? Like, a lot of people have been telling me that the game is quite empty and it needs content. But the thing is, for me, it's always been about who I play with. Because even though people say it's empty, I have so much fun doing whatever because I play with my mates. But hey, now we get content as well.
And that's a good point. You have to play this with your friends. I think that's a really important part. Get a crew, get a ship of 4 guys, and play together. It's so much better. It's also fun to play with random guys. You can do a chat online, of course, with those people. But I think having a crew, so much better. And it needs more content. I'll be honest with you as well. In the beginning, yes, it's an early release for the game, and it's not perfectly finished. But the updates are coming all the time. We just had one, which is pretty good, and then we have 2 more coming. So we got the Forsaken Shores, which is kind of like you have a volcanic island of some sort. And that one's coming out in September, and then already in July you're getting Cursed Sails, which is like the dead skulls are going to be in ships in this area, and they're going to probably attack you and hunt you and whatnot. So that's going to be really fun.
Scary.
Very scary.
Cool.
So 2 cool content updates coming, and I think the game needs it, but it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, well.
And you can play it on Xbox Game Pass as well, so there's no reason why not to try it.
Well, there you go.
There you go. And then let's check our surface over here. We also have a new game that I want to talk about. It's called We Happy Few.
Oh, that's like scary or messed up.
It's a messed up game.
It is.
It looks so weird.
But the thing is, it looks super messed up, and it looks like it's really weird.
Yeah.
But I still want to try it.
I'm so intrigued by this game.
Oh yeah.
And I think Phil Spencer said that this is a game he couldn't get out of his mind when he saw it the first time. He was like, this is so cool. This is so unique.
Okay, it was in a good way and in a bad way.
In a very good way. Maybe in a bad way too, but it's very, very freaky, very interesting. It's been on beta mode for a long time, but now it's getting its firm release, and it's coming out in October, so you can try that out as well for console exclusive launch for Xbox One. It's also coming to the other systems, but this is also one of the labs that's been making this game called Compulsion Games. It's also been bought by Microsoft, so it's actually going to be a Microsoft Studios development team now.
And that means
we're going to get a lot of cool, fun games in the future from this studio. And this is going to be
Game Pass.
And the Game Pass. Oh. Right. So Game Pass, we love you. Thank you so much. I have so many games to play now. Thank you, Xbox. It's fantastic.
Great.
And let's talk about the other studios as well. So you got 4 more studios, including Compulsion Games. That's been added to the Microsoft Studios team. Oh. So you have the Initiative, which is a new team. It's led by Darryl Gallagher, a former head of Crystal Dynamics. Oh. So that's one of the new teams, and that's a completely new team. And then they acquired 4 new studios as well. You got Compulsion Games, which is the creator of We Happy Few. And they got Ninja Theory, creator of Hellblade. And then you got Playground Games, is the creator of Forza Horizon. And they will also develop new IPs. So that's a lot of fun. That's You're not cool. only going to get the Horizon games, you're also going to get new IPs, and they're already in the creation process of that. Yeah. So very interesting to see what they're going to come up with next. And then Undead Labs, which is the creator of State of Decay. So a lot of great first-party studios have been acquired by Microsoft and will develop new Microsoft games.
I just got to say, State of Decay is like one of my my favorite games.
And again, Game Pass, you can play it. Amazing game. I just started Decay 2 now, and it's fantastic. I love that game. Very cool multiplayer game as well. So try that as well if you have time. So many games to choose between though, but I recommend that one if you like zombies and all that kind of games.
Yeah, just super cool.
And then let's go to AAA games, because there's a lot of them coming out. As always. But I think Battlefield 5 kind of stood out because it's going to be actually a Nordic-driven story mode, which is amazing. And in which country? Norway. So for 2 Norwegians here, I can't wait to play that game. So you're gonna play this dude. It goes back to World War II. So back to, I think, the core of Battlefield, which is World War II. And the story mode lets you play as a young Norwegian resistance fighter during the German occupation. And you must pay an unthinkable price to save not only yourself, but also your family. That's what they write about that game. So what do you think? You saw the trailer, what do you think about it?
I'm really excited. I mean, Battlefield never let me down. They'll be doing it over and over and over again, and now they're just bringing it to my home field. It's like,
and of course you're gonna get the classic Battlefield, the multiplayer there, and you're getting a battle royale like PUBG.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Very interesting. I think that's gonna be super popular.
It is.
But more for me, I love story modes. I love to play single player games as well. And I love that Battlefield is not taking that away. And the fact that we're going to play this in Norway, in Scandinavia, in the Nordics, it's going to be fantastic. So guys, look out for that game. That's going to be amazing. Thank you. Battlefield, that's going to be fun. I think EA has a really big game on their hands right there.
Definitely.
But then let's go to 2019. We got more exclusives coming out. We got, of course, a new Halo game. It's always a big highlight, I think.
It's like basically the reason that got me to buy an Xbox in the beginning. Halo. I've been investing so many hours in Halo over the years, and just gotta say it's
one of those games, huh? One of the favorite games.
One of those.
Yeah.
I'll always buy a Halo game just to support the franchise, even though it would suck, but it won't suck. It's Halo. Come on,
for
guys.
any E3.
And Master Chief is back.
Master Chief is back. And you commented like his helmet
it
looks like it's from...
I don't think it was the helmet from Halo 3.
Right.
I believe it was the one from 1 or 2.
Right.
So
very interesting.
Maybe that has something to do where in the storyline it is. I'm not sure about that.
Because this is not a Halo 6. It's Halo Infinite. So they've gone away from the numbers and they're adding a title to it. I'm not sure where it's going to be placed in the universe or a timeline, but I'm excited.
You could see the Halo rings, couldn't you?
Yes.
So they're there.
They're there.
Really looking forward to that.
Show us more.
Yeah, please
and
show
some
us
gameplay,
more.
please. There's no gameplay there, but amazing. Halo always a highlight for E3.
But is it 343 Industries? Or
Yes,
does
yes.
Bungie make those?
343. 343 Industries will create it.
Okay.
With the new Slip Space engine, new graphic engine.
Ooh.
So we saw in the teaser there what that can do, and it looks amazing.
It does, doesn't it?
And it's the future of Halo. So let's see. They say it's gonna lead the franchise into new and unexpected directions.
That's really cool. I mean, like, I just get chills all in my body when I can see Master Chief doing that Warhog drive through in the forest there, and I'm like, it's gonna be me. Looking forward.
And then, of course, Crackdown 3 finally got a release date, February 2019. It's been delayed for a long time, so unfortunately, we would love to have played that right now, but it is coming, and it's bringing the big boom. It's going to be a crazy game.
It is.
Yes, what can I say? It's a game where you can play, to stop crime as a superpowered agent, and it's kind of a sandbox mayhem game. It's a lot of fun, and you got that dude Terry Crews in it too, huh?
Hey. My brother.
So my brother is in it, so it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of humor in there as well, of course. And then you get an update for Cuphead in 2019. Hard game.
Super hard.
Hard game, but if you love platformers, if you love to achieve and one-player co-op games, that's an amazing game to play.
If you want to give yourself a headache and want a real challenge,
it's a challenge
go
game.
for Cuphead.
And the design is amazing.
It is.
Amazing.
It's really cool.
And then you got a new Ori game as well, kind of the same type of game. It's a platforming game, beautiful game, great story mode. They're so well into storytelling. It's a game about storytelling, more or less, for me. And a lot of puzzles and enemy encounters. It's great combat dynamics in that game.
That's the one with 2D.
Yes, 2D platformer with very 3D animated graphics in there.
Yeah, is that 4K enhanced, do you think?
Yes,
it is.
Definitely. It's 4K HDR, 60 FPS, of course.
One of the stories those games bring.
They're so beautiful.
Yeah.
So if you like storytelling, beautiful graphics, puzzles, this is the game for you. And then you got, of course, a lot of Gears. Actually, games coming out. So you got. Let's talk about Gears Pop though. So you got an Android game coming out, a mobile game. That's pretty interesting. And they teased us because it came in the beginning. I thought, oh no.
Yeah, what is this?
What is this? But then they showed a PC game as well, which is going to be a strategy game, only coming to PC. But then finally, they showed Gears 5. My heart was beating.
I'm really looking forward to that. It looks great.
And again, you got another shooter. You got another great game from Microsoft Studios. Gears is Gears. It's a lot of action, a lot of shooting. Fantastic game, and this is not going to be anything different. And I think the trailer we saw was really good.
It was. I mean, it looked really, really great. And like the Gears of War games hasn't really been my kind of style, but this one looks a bit more appealing to me. So
for me, it has been my style. So I love it. We're all different, but yeah, it looks amazing, and the graphics is as always amazing. And this is 4K as well. You're probably going to get 30 FPS in 4K, and you're going to have a performance mode with 60 FPS, like in Gears 4. You see the enhanced version, but looking stunning, stunning action game. But then you have more AAA games coming out later. I picked out a few of them. I think Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
Oh my god.
This is your type of game again.
Yeah, it is.
Adam, please elaborate on your feelings about this game.
Well, I had so much hype around The Division 1, and I bought it, and I just kind of killed it because I played it all the time. But I felt a bit empty. It did have some expansion packs coming after a while,
right?
But it was kind of too long of a wait. So the game and the concept and everything around it is just so good. It's just like the game I've been waiting for since I got my first console. But I really hope they can take the Division 2 and really give it what it lacked in the Division 1, because it needed content.
Right.
But I believe Ubisoft can do it. I'm sharing for you guys, so please.
Ubisoft had a great show this year.
They did.
And I think the Division 2 is going to be fantastic. It looked like it had more content in the trailers, and as well, you can play the Division 1 now on Game Pass.
You can actually.
It just got released this week, so
that's really cool.
If you want to try it, if you want to join the happiness that Alan has in his life, go into Game Pass and try that. It looks fantastic. I haven't tried the Division 1, so I'm going to do that this week actually.
Do that.
Jump in and try that.
And as well, it's PvP mode, so I can track you down.
Oh, don't do that, you're going to destroy me. But as well, remember, you can go on ExpertZone, you can get 3 months of Game Pass for free in there if you do the course, so do that. He has so many great games to try now. Oh my gosh. We're going to talk more about Game Pass, but let's jump back into Kingdom Hearts 3. So this is the first time you're going to get a Kingdom Hearts game on Xbox. So for those who haven't tried it, it's kind of mesmerizing actually how it works. It's a beautiful game, great stories, and a fun universe. So something for everyone, I think, for the family as well.
Oh, it looks really cool.
Yeah,
looking forward to it.
Not your type of game, you know. I know you like to kill stuff.
I don't really try them. I'm more like choking something or tearing up the head, but you know.
Talking about choking, you also got released actually on EA. They didn't show anything, but they're talking about making a new Jedi game for. I know, a Star Wars Jedi game.
Yeah, the Last Jedi Fallen Order or something?
Yeah. No, I can't remember the name of it right now.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order or something like that.
Yeah, it just got teased and, oh man. Yes, please.
Yes, please. Yes, thank you. More,
thank
please.
Thank you. Yeah, EA, that's a good one. I have to say EA probably didn't have the best show this year, but that kept my eyes a bit open.
It did.
And of course from EA you're getting, FIFA as well. FIFA 19 is coming, of course. You got your Madden, you got your NBA Live, so the sports games are coming as well.
I think I saw a Battle Royale mode in FIFA 19. I'm not even joking.
Battle Royale, man.
Like you running around, you can count the pixels, so they didn't really use any energy on it. But it seems like you can run around with a flamethrower,
so
and
funny.
if you hit one of the other players, they're like simulating that they're getting hurt, so they're just laying down and to get some really bad fire going on.
Sounds like Mario Soccer or something.
It does. It's like super weird, but hey, Battle Royale is.
It's a thing.
It's a thing now, so
yeah.
You gotta have it in FIFA.
And then I want to talk about Devil May Cry 5. So it's been, I can't remember how many years it's been. Was it 10 years since we had a Devil May Cry game, or 7 or something? It's been a while, but at least a new game is coming. And for me that loves a game like Bayonetta, I hope you guys have played that. If not, you can get it on Game Pass as well. Game Pass. Go in and try that one. Devil May Cry 5 will be epic. Hack and slash action game, destroying demons, devils, whatever. It's fantastic. So check out that trailer.
I actually never heard about those games before, but when I looked at the trailer, it looked real cool.
I'm an old man, you know.
you are. That's right.
So
things like as I said, I've never tried them out, but I've never seen them before. But that game looked really cool, so I'm definitely gonna check that out.
It's way different. It's good humor and hack and slash, very fun. Fallout 76.
Bethesda,
man.
Like they have a special place
best,
in my heart.
Yeah,
like,
one of the best studios, hands down.
Definitely, like with no doubt.
Yeah.
They're doing so much cool stuff now. They just have this role. They're on this huge winning streak now. They had Skyrim, they had Fallout 4. And now they're doing Fallout
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, definitely, right. And they
all
also
those games.
have Elder Scrolls 6 now.
Yeah, they announced that they're going to make Elder Scrolls 6. Let's see when that's going to come out. That's a big game, obviously. It takes a lot of work, but yeah, it is coming out at some point.
But Fallout 76, that's going to be interesting.
Amazing.
It looks really cool. I'm always up for a new Bethesda game, and especially Fallout. I love the franchise, and I just love the story behind it and what they're doing. And I love the humor they're building into.
Great humor.
To the story in general.
And guess what I'm going to say now? Fallout 4. Game Pass. You can play it there now as well.
Really?
So if you haven't tried Fallout,
wow.
Game Pass for free. Go to a true show. Try it. That's an amazing game too. And it came out for not too long ago. Was it 2 years now or something?
Is that long?
Is it? I can't remember.
Really
Man, there's so many games.
Like...
Try it. Fallout is amazing. And then as well, we got shown a new Tomb Raider game. It's called Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So Square Enix is on that ball, and it looks amazing too. Great adventure game, action adventure game. I think, it speaks for itself. A huge title. It's going to be very, very exciting to see that come in 2019 as well. But then the game I really want to talk about is Cyberpunk 2077. 2077, Cyberpunk, like for me, this game, they talked about it many years ago, but they never had the time, CD Projekt Red, to actually make this game. And the great thing about CD Projekt Red is that they are the creators of one of the best games that were made actually last year.
Definitely. The Witcher 3, I believe it won Game of the Year.
Yes.
And like everywhere.
Multiple Game of the Year awards.
So that's like super cool.
And it's a Polish studio, not too big actually.
And that's the thing, because we talked about this just before we started recording this, and I really feel like they was able to make The Witcher 3 with the money they had and the resources they had, and now they kind of made it there. So I believe maybe we'll take what they made of The Witcher 3 and just put everything into Cyberpunk.
They will.
And really just show the world what they can do.
Yep.
And I really hope that that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I got huge I'm looking so much forward to Cyberpunk there.
Oh, like this game really captured my imagination, because it's gonna be like, you know, you got The Witcher 3, that universe. How well made is that game? How much content is in that game? So much, right? You can play it for 100 hours easily. Yeah. And then this is set in 2077, and I love futuristic games. That's my thing. So a narrative-driven, open-world RPG shooter set in the most vibrant, dangerous city kind of metropolis that you can imagine in the future, and it's called Night City. And you play as a guy called V, and he's a hired gun. He's on the rise. You know, this kind of reminds me of a GTA kind of story-driven mode. So it's kind of futuristic GTA, Elder Scrolls, with The Witcher. For me, this really captured my imagination. And they had a couple of journalists that were able to play this game and test it. And the funny thing is, like, they had 1 hour in there, and they said, it's fantastic. It's amazing. We can't wait for this game to come out. And this is an early process.
It is. I kind of feel like this is a mix between GTA and
exactly.
something on crack.
Something on crack. Check out the trailer.
Looks super cool.
Looks amazing.
Maybe a mix between GTA and iRobot, the movie with Will Smith. Basically, and then just put some crack in there.
Put some crack in there.
There we go, Cyberpunk.
Pump up your I don't know, man. It looks fantastic.
It does.
So that's an amazing game that's coming out, and I think also we should mention one of my favorite games as well. I'm a huge Philellina. I love Greece. I love history. I love all of that stuff. And it's very interesting to see that Assassin's Creed Odyssey is coming out.
Oh, that's really cool. They're always
set in the golden age of Greece, and you're gonna play like a Spartan warrior.
That was so appealing to me. I'm really looking forward to like a Spartan game. I always wanted to like just cheer.
You can go to Athens, you can go to Mykonos, you can go to Sparta, you can go to all these places, and it looks fantastic. Obviously 4K, you know, you got
obviously 4K,
obviously HDR, all of that in there. I can't wait, and as a guy who loves history and all this, I can't wait to explore. And then the dynamics of the game look fantastic, more in the Assassin's Creed Origins way of play, and then it's going more towards RPG as well. That's what they're saying.
Really cool.
That's really cool. I think that's amazing, because the universe, they need that. Right?
The franchise need that.
The franchise need that. They need to develop a little bit of franchise. It's been a fun action game for a long time, but I think the RPG elements are really needed in that game. So that's looking fantastic. And then Call of Duty Black Ops 4, another franchise classic.
Another COD game.
Let's go,
What
COD.
a shock.
What a shock.
Surprise. So that's 4K? Are they going for 4K in Call of Duty now?
I think they would have a mode for it. I can't confirm that, actually. I can't remember if they...
It's gonna be fun to see.
It's gonna be fun to see.
You know, but the new Assassin's Creed game, that was 4K.
Yes,
I really gotta go out and buy myself an Xbox One X, because there are a lot of 4K titles coming now.
Over 100 enhanced games for Xbox One X. So you get a brand new library of games, more or less, that you can experience.
It's gonna be super cool.
And then Starlink as well, looked really fun. Action game out in the space that's coming out this year.
Yeah, that looked real nice.
Yeah, it looked really nice.
It looked great.
And then I think, Just Cause as well, 4.
Oh, they're always doing it. Like, they can't do anything wrong.
Can't do anything wrong. And then I think Red Dead Redemption 2 as well looked really good. I can't wait to play that game.
That's super cool game.
Cowboy GTA action-packed RPG game. Let's go.
Yeah, didn't they win some Game of the Year awards as well in the first one?
Yes.
I think they did.
Yes, they did.
Really cool.
So there's almost too many games to talk about. I think we'll end it there. A lot of cool things coming out. But check out the Game Pass. There's a lot of new games. Elder Scrolls came to it as well. So there's a lot of cool games coming out there. We're even launching in the future new independent developed games at launch there. So check out that on Xbox.com as well. And of course, all first-party Microsoft games are coming out.
So all games from Microsoft Studios will come
on
there.
day one.
That's really cool.
So there's no reason why not to have it.
So the games coming now will basically be basically almost every game we talked about. So Halo,
games.
Forza, Gears,
yes.
all those new games will come directly into Game Pass day one. And I have to buy or pay anything else than for my Game Pass subscription.
This is one of the big things about Xbox and the future of gaming, I think. And they also talked about they're working on cloud gaming. They're working on having faster startup nav for it. So, you know, the future of the Game Pass is going to be a big player in the future of games. And Xbox is going all in here. And the technology that Microsoft has with not only from Xbox, but from all its channels, all its categories, they're able to do this. So I'm looking forward to that. What else is there to say? I think it's one of the best, Xbox conferences I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, definitely. It's like everyone is looking at us and being the one leading the way in this conference. That's really cool. So,
all right, guys. Thank you for listening, and check out the trailers. Go to ExpertZone, learn more, get your Game Pass, get your Xbox Live, have fun, and you can also play Xbox Game Pass games on your Windows 10 computer if it's a Play Anywhere title.
So it applies to people without an Xbox as well?
Yes, it applies to people without an Xbox as well. Cool. And we'll make a video about that and show you how you can do that. It's very simple. Couple of steps, and you can play it on Windows 10 computer as well. All right, guys. Thanks for listening, and see you later.